Hey, I'm Cindy.
And I'm Dan.
We're building our dream house in North Portugal. Now, we're on day 32 of our build right now. And Dan, what are we going to do?
Continue with the roof and finally get the last pieces in place before we install the corrugated metal. That's the hope. But let's see. Yesterday we got cut a bit short due to heavy rainfall. So
It just happened like boom, it started pouring, which means that last week's video kind of ended up a bit quickly for obvious reason. But today, because of yesterday's rain, we have really good building weather, and we might even get a bit more rain today or tomorrow. So, yeah, we need to power through.
yeah,
And then you're going to be on the roof.
yeah.
And I'm going to start or continue working on the support for our hammocks. Now, this week, if all goes well, we'll finish the roof and we might make a start on the facade. Fingers crossed. Anyway, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You're working on the zinc corner, are you? Yes, because to protect the corner of our tiny house, we decided to plate the corners of the roof head with some zinc. And we think it's going to give a pretty good effect as well in terms of conveying the old ruggedy shed on the meadow look, right?
That's the plan, for sure.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry about that anytime. Nice. 40 years.
That'd be great, huh?
That would be great.
Now these are just some little zinc plates that Dan got from a massive sheet. You may have seen it in our other videos. It's been an ongoing project, the roof for sure, but soon we're reaching the end of it, and we're really happy about that. Hey. Amazing, we're gonna crush some rocks now. Let's find some. Now I have to say I'm pretty happy with how the debarking turned out on these two sticks. So the next step of the project, I'm just going to apply a coat of linseed oil just to protect them from termites and other insects. Meanwhile, Dan is going to come and give me a hand and drill some holes, and we're going to install the hammocks. Oh, it's going to be so good, guys. Day 33. Finally, this is the day that we've been waiting for, right?
Yeah, getting the roof on, getting it watertight.
Yeah.
From the element on top at least, and hopefully it's gonna go really well.
Yeah.
Made some sort of a, I don't know what you're gonna call it, slide up the metal, hopefully. They're a bit long, they're 6 meters, so it could be tricky on two of us, but I think we're gonna solve it. Either we take them straight up or we take them by the side up. We just have to figure it out, I think.
Could make for good bloopers,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
It's a dangerous process though, since they're very long and we don't want the wind to catch them, and because it's very sharp when it's come falling, the fingers can really take a toll. So
Absolutely.
we have to be very careful.
Absolutely. And in fact, yesterday we had to take a day off because it was so windy. There's no way we could have done that part of the work safely. So
No.
nonetheless, today we have really good building weather. Not too hot, I'd say, although it's still early morning, around maybe 25 degrees, a very light breeze. And we hope it's going to stay like that, right, Dan?
For the rest of the day.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
That would be great.
Anyway, we also have Luise with us that you might see around and helping us with some bits and bobs. She also has a YouTube channel, Solo 50 plus expat, I believe. Anyway, I'll put a link in the video that you can check what she does out if you want to. But yeah, enough talking.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'll get my gloves.
Yeah, take the thick gloves if you have.
Yeah.
What I'm supposed to do, we take it from the side.
Yeah.
And then we move it up and lean it against there.
Yeah.
But don't let it go fully, because I don't want it to fold in on itself, so we get the nick in the middle here.
Yeah.
And we just try to shim it up as flat as possible on the guides there.
Okay.
And then I go up on the roof and try to pull it up.
So we put it up vertically,
Yeah.
right? And then don't let it go.
Don't let it go.
Let it rest at the bottom on the board.
Yeah. And if you have to let go, let me know before, so
Yeah. I will. So you go this way and then I go that way, right?
You go like that.
Like that? So I'm here then.
No? Or here?
I'm here. Okay, the first one is going to be like that. My love, you be very careful up there, huh?
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't bend.
Okay, so what we're looking for is just a smooth slide.
Slide and yeah.
So are you going up?
Yeah, I'm going up. I'm gonna try to pull it up, and then just take the weight of the pivot point and then let it go down. And hopefully it doesn't bend the wrong way.
It's really good to have you for this because you got a couple more surgeries than me. Okay, and if you say drop, we all drop. Yes?
If I say let go, just go to the side. Just don't try to grab it, because the fingers will get.
All right, you ready? You got it? Yeah. Nice, 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 nice.
Your height is really helping out. Look at that.
Like a champ.
Yeah.
Day 34. Yep. And guess what? The roof work continues. In fact, yesterday we had to stop because we ran out of screws, right?
Yeah.
But hopefully today we can finish it. And you know what? Louise will be with us again today. Now, this woman totally impresses us. She completely redefines what it's like to be a middle aged woman, right? She travels all over Portugal. She'll make you discover hidden gems if you visit her channel. But she is a beast in terms of work. So, in fact, if you take a look here, this is all the boards that Louise and I varnished. And
Or oil.
or oil, yeah, exactly, oil. And now for you, Dan, you're still on the roof. There's
Still on
about
the roof. Hopefully the last 7 sheets going up today.
oh, that'd be so
Let's
nice.
see. Now the rain is starting, so might be a bit delayed this morning, but let's see. Let's hope the wind is not picking up. Or
Let's hope the wind does not pick up. 70% chances of rain today, so we could have a few interruptions. But we really have to make the most of the fact that today we're going to be three on the build site,
yeah,
which means it's so much easier to push those really long sheets
awkward
of
to
and
carry.
awkward to carry sheets of corrugated metal. Oh, the rain is picking up.
Yeah,
This is a strange start of the day.
yeah. We haven't really had a good luck with the weather for the last week or so. It's been either too hot or too windy or too rainy.
Mm,
So it's been patchwork. 2 hours here, 3 hours there, and
yeah, yeah. It's delaying the build for sure, but we still have a deadline to be in the house with a working bathroom on July 30th. So we have to make the most of every single day.
yeah,
And today's day 34.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now, if you've been with us for a while, you already know that we're really struggling sometimes to find some building materials. And one of the struggle that we've had was to find pre-assembled screws for the corrugated metal.
One of many.
One of the many. Exactly. Um, but in past videos, you may have seen me assemble some screws. And because we ran out yesterday, it means that I'll have the joy of putting together another 200 screws. And then meanwhile, you're on the roof.
Yeah.
I don't envy you, babe. But at least today it is not 35 degrees.
Exactly. It should go easier today, hopefully. And hopefully we're gonna finish it, which is gonna be nice. So at least we're tight from the rain.
Exactly. And then so this means that probably tomorrow, if the weather allows it, we can start on the facade.
Yeah.
And then in the coming weeks, we could also install the windows. Now, the windows, like everything else, they're delayed. We've ordered them in mid-May, and now we're in mid-June. Initially, we were supposed to have a 2 weeks lead time on the windows, but now it's looking more like it'll take about a month and a half, maybe 2 months to get our windows.
Yeah.
And this is something that you should very much be aware of if you're going to be building in Portugal, any kind of building nowadays. There is a severe delay in getting any kind of material if you're so lucky to find them. So
you have to do a lot of improvisation and adapt and overcome, as they say. It's the nature of building these days, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, we're really lucky because you're so skilled with working with wood. Then when a challenge comes, you can quickly find a way to adapt to it, and then
we try at least.
We try, yeah.
We try our best. And
yeah.
Sometimes it's enough and sometimes it's not. But so far, I think we've been quite successful in improvising with the materials that we have and making something lasting and rigid and sturdy.
Yeah. I mean, the other day when we had the massive rainstorm, and then we cut the video short with like this massive crazy wind.
Mm-hmm.
We were inside the house, and even the membrane protected us so much from the element, and it wasn't flapping around. So again, it's a testament to Dan's hard work and perfectionist attitude, which means that we feel so confident that this wooden house will be sturdy and standing out for many, many years.
Yeah.
And Yeah.
As long as we're gonna live in it, I think we're gonna be fine.
Oh, yeah. It's not easy to build your dream house because you have to think about today, and you also have to think about how you will be aging in your house. And while some of you might think that our house isn't so tiny for a tiny house, it still fits the requirement of being below 600 square feet. It isn't the tiniest of the tiny house, of course, because as aging people, we didn't want to sleep in a loft.
Yeah, no.
That's
Second story was the first criteria we had, I think, when we were designing our house. Everything needs to be on ground level.
Yeah.
And have an exit in all rooms.
Exactly. It must be said, Dan, you have a pretty bad hip.
Papier mache is better than my hip.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're anticipating that in in a distant future, Mr. Dan will probably be having a double hip replacement.
Bionic man.
Bionic man. And then, of course, this means that the house that we're building right now needs to be able to accommodate wheelchair or be wheelchair accessible in the bedroom and in a doorway, and also in terms of the bathroom, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So because we don't know how long a double hip replacement will take to recover, but yeah, it is what it is. And then and maybe that's one advice that we can give you. If you're going to be building your forever home, think about all the possible outcome that you can think of.
Talking like we're 70 already.
Yeah, we are. But even like 70 years old people nowadays, they're very much in shape. So, but I think it's just when you're going to be investing your life saving into a building, you don't really want to have to work on changing it later when you're just not as healthy as you are when you're building it, right? Yeah. Our third pair of hands. Isn't it more fresh today? Oh, Mason, you know her, silly beast. You know her. Such a fun job, you'll see. It is such a fun job. See, that's why I don't go on the roof. I'm prone to doing things like that. So I was just telling our viewers how you redefine what it's like to be a middle-aged woman. You're super independent, and then you're just like traveling around Portugal and just letting people in on like hidden gems and little places and all of that. So,
but do you know what? There's a lot of women like that. It's just that we don't see them.
Yeah.
And the media does not portray older women in a way that is not necessarily real. It's just so yeah.
One thing that really spoke to me is that what you said just off camera when you were talking. I
Mm.
think it was last night or something like that. Is how your channel, what you want to show is how being a middle-aged woman doesn't mean being at home
Yeah.
waiting for the
The grandchildren,
grandkids
yeah.
and
Yeah.
you can still live a really full life,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and I mean, I know grandmothers that have gone off, travelled the world,
Yeah.
and people say, but what about the grandchildren? You know, as if that's all you're supposed to be tied to. It's
Yeah.
like, you can't do that. You can't go halfway across the world. What about the grandchildren? It's,
Yeah.
so they'll
They're
tie you
supposed to be
down.
they're supposed to be a blessing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then I mean, with what you do, you travel all over Portugal, you house it, and you've got quite a bit of building experience under your belt as well. I was really impressed when you said that you're a qualified electrician.
Well, yeah.
This is amazing, guys. I mean, this woman.
I've passed the exam. Put it that way, and, yeah, I'm qualified enough to rewire my own house.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And electricity, I mean, out of all the skills, I think this is the one that scares me the most. It can be really
say
dangerous.
that. Yeah, even on site, a lot of the plumbers and would say no, not electric, but
Yeah. Oh. What did you say, babe? Yep. I think we're good. Are you giving it up?
I'm done.
You are done?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Yay!
I am done.
Yay! Yay! He's done! Oh my god!
You take some stuff here?
Huh?
Take some stuff here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you had enough screws, just enough, I see.
Yeah, there's more inside though. But...
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you're done!
I am done.
Oh,
Oh,
well done!
the roof is done.
Well done for not giving up.
Damn, it was hard.
It was hard. Hey, and we've got a bit of corrugated metal for the chicken coop.
Yeah. I have to store it somewhere, but
Yeah.
we don't have to cut it until we know
We
the
build a
size,
coop.
right?
I'm so proud of you.
And you used to get done, right?
Let's check the time. Maybe we can go for lunch. He's done. He's done. Maybe that means lunch for us. Let's check the time. But oh, he's done. I'm so proud of you. Well done.
Thank you.
And thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a little bit.
You're the best, you.